Most people give a general recommendation to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, but that's actually not great advice. Because in reality, it depends on everything from your age to your energy balance to how much of a big fat mess you are. So let's break it down. A study comparing young to old f***s found that the geriatrics actually needed a meal with 68% more protein to stimulate similar muscle protein synthesis rates. I should note they were comparing 22-year-olds to 70-year-olds, but a good rule of thumb we can pull from that is that if you're at that point in your life where you have some gray hair on your balls, then that 25-gram shake you're getting at the gas station is probably not cutting it. The next thing we got to factor in is that energy deficits reduce muscle protein synthesis. A 20% deficit has been shown to decrease MPS by 19%. That sucks. A study that was done with an energy deficit that compared 0.5 grams per pound per day versus 1 gram per pound found that the lower protein intake group lost lean body mass and the higher one gained it. But no shit, right? The reason it's interesting is because it was done on little chubby bastards, 24% body fat. When these studies are done on people who have a lower than average body fat percentage, then the daily protein intake needed to preserve lean body mass actually goes up and starts at 1.3 grams per pound and goes up from there. Now that's all neat and slightly useful information, but what gets me excited is the research that debunks the 25 to 30 grams per meal maxing out muscle protein synthesis. When testing 40 grams to 70 grams in a single meal, they found that that higher dose actually only slightly increased whole body protein synthesis, but it significantly reduced muscle protein breakdown, which led to a higher net balance. And that's kind of what we're doing here. Meaning that there is a direct relationship to the amount of protein you take in on a per meal basis to the reduction in muscle protein breakdown. That essentially means there is a linear increase in net protein balance. And they've tested all the way up to 90 grams. I'm sure there's a ceiling somewhere, but 90 grams is a ton. That is a disgusting amount of chicken. So it really takes a shit in the cereal of